R5,
Duty!
yeah, Caddyshack, No, you're on the beach. I'm fine with that.
All right, fair or foul, sleeping on the course. Let's say you've had a long day. You've been out here since 5 a.m. You've been watching every single group. It gets down to about 6, 7 o'clock. You find a nice little spot on the course. You fall asleep under a tree. Fair or foul?
Fair.
Fair.
That's going to stay fair. Oh, Hamill bobbled.
We watch somebody's girlfriend or wife out here with them till 6 o'clock. They want to go to sleep, and if she wants to have a nice beach blanket or whatever, and prop her head up and take a nap while you're putting, could be buggy, but I think that's fair because she's still supporting you while she's catching some Z's.
I've done this. I usually do this on Sundays. Usually right after our show, what I like to do, I like to go get some lunch and maybe find a shade spot before I do the back walk. Usually I like to find the leaders at the end and walk backwards until I get to them and then follow them into 18. But before that,
you'll take a nap.
Like a little 30-minute shut-eye, man.
Power nap.
Now, I will take my media credential off. And anything
That's smart.
else that signifies who I am or what I do.
That identifies you.
Right. So, there's some tricks to that trade. But, yeah, I will take a nap out here.
I have no problem with that, man. It's a grind out here, Think of all the kids. Think of all the kids in their little strollers.
All right,
napping.
let's skip cell phones. Babies.
No, babies.
Fair or foul? Babies out here on the course.
Babies, great. Babies making noise like yesterday, not great.
Foul?
Foul.
Definitely.
Watch the foul ball.
Foul. That's a risk that you take when you bring the babies out here.
Not only that, it gets really hot sometimes.
Now, see, it doesn't offend me. I love 55,000 people booing me.
Yeah.
I've been booed at Shea by 50,000, chanting my name, Dibble. That, to me, is a sign of respect that you're that hated.
Yeah, but the difference
But out here, they just can't deal with it.
Well, because in Shea and wherever, City Field, you're used to it being a crowd, and their objective is to be loud. Here, you are used to the crowd, and their objective is to shut up. And as soon as you hear that, it's like the only thing you hear.
It's cringy. It makes your skin crawl. But what's worse? The people that hold up the quiet signs that are like the crossing guards when you were in grammar school, or, okay, I know golf etiquette and I should know golf etiquette because I've watched it enough or I've been around enough. I don't need you to tell me to be quiet on the guy's tee shot or putting.
I like the quiet guys.
I did that one year.
Oh,
I'm sure you did.
Awesome.
I'm sure
it was still
did.
the GHO at the time, the Cannon Greater Hartford Open way back.
No way. I'm sure you had some stink eye.
Yeah, that was after the Sammy Davis Jr. Greater Hartford Open.
Did you stare at him, Kurt, whenever you found somebody you had to shush?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right.
They should know.
I agree, Kurt.
You
you're
just
doing it right.
proved my point. They should know. They don't need a dude with a quiet sign.
Well, then why did I have to do it?
Exactly, Kurt.
Because you're a hell of a volunteer.
There's too much riffraff out here to trust everyone.
Not everybody's paying attention all the time.
And you got to set an example.
I agree with that.
You got to set an example. That way you don't want this guy, this Kurt Kaplan, to give you the stink eye.
How about if you have like a cattle prod and you zap somebody? Is that fair foul? Is that a foul?
I think that might be.
Hey, that's a fair ball.
See, there you go, Kurt. See, instead of the quiet person, I don't want to, go either gender. You go over and zap somebody.
Get the message across.
I get Randy Myers to do that. He did it to Lou Piniella.
Oh, I'm sure he'd be game.
Oh, my God.
He'd definitely be game to be that fun police out here. All right, cell phones. We skipped over this one. Not necessarily the ring. Let's say you are smart enough, like you said. You know better. You got it silent. But it's a call I got to take, Dibs. I'm just going to be over here talking to somebody while you guys are playing your championship golf.
Don't go to the golf course and take a call.
Oh, ball.
Yeah, my old country club, by the way, no cell phones allowed inside.
Wow.
Dinner, bar, anywhere. Not allowed inside. And if you did have to take a call, you had to go in the locker room, but they still frowned on that too.
Yeah. You got to have – I think now your cell phone's your camera, your cell phone's your camcorder. Your cell phone has so many other properties.
Have it on vibrate, go to the parking lot and make the call or take a call.
Yeah, and you shouldn't – if you're out here, you shouldn't be working. You should be enjoying.
And I'm very cognizant of other people's time There's a lot of people that are out here enjoying the day as well. It's not just about you. I think that's very self-centered of people to be like, oh, I'm so important. I'm going to take this call right now. No, hey, screw you, dude. There's tens of thousands of people that are out here enjoying the day as well.
Not about you, huh? So what about the guy that shows up in the total goofy golf outfit to watch the golf tournament? I'm talking like the puffy hat with
That's
the
a foul.
Foul ball.
Nobody wants to look at your sorry butt.
Down the line, and it is a foul ball.
Payne Stewart, pants, high style.
No. He's playing. Now, if you're Payne, I love
No,
Payne.
I'm saying the guy that's not, but dressed like him.
Okay, that's foul. Again, you're not Payne Stewart. You don't deserve to dress up like a goofball.
There will be 2 or 3 of these guys.
Absolutely. And those are people that are going, look at me.
Yes.
And those people annoy me, yes.
All right, so that's a foul as well. Just trying to think a couple of the top.
What
of my
about,
head.
I mean, we've been here long enough to where Ricky Fowler's been here, and let's go back 5 years.
Yeah.
And half the crowd had on his really electric orange and blues and stuff.
Ooh, so copying the pro.
Copying the pro's fine. Because I believe that's like NASCAR. That's a fair.
Okay.
So
that's a fair ball.
That's the respect factor.
Okay.
So I'm all decked out in my Puma stuff. I'm paying homage to you. I'm fine with that. I love loud clothes. You know me. I'm cheesy and tacky. But at the same time, don't dress up like a goof. Just have everybody look at you.
All right. So last year there was a situation where we had our man Sahith Theegala that was in a trap trying to make a miraculous shot. And the only thing I really remember, if I close my eyes and think of that moment, is that one guy screaming, Sahith! Fair or foul?
That's fair.
Fair?
Yeah.
Before you know the result of what's going to happen to scream for that
well,
guy?
because you're rooting for that.
That's
guy.
a fair ball, I guess.
Bounce fair. How about that
But
play?
if you're a tool and you had like you wanted him to not make that shot because you're rooting for the other guy, that karma's going to come back to you, bro.
All right, I've had this moment happen to me out here at the Travelers, and I took the going to the bathroom road. Got to go to the bathroom really bad, but this golfer is about to be on 18, and if you go to the bathroom, you're going to miss him and miss the opportunity to see the win at the end. Peeing your pants and watching golf. Fair or foul?
That's fair.
It's fair to
Yeah.
pee your pants out here.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Fair ball.
Okay, first of all, that's why you wear dark clothing.
Yeah.
Second of all, if you're the only one that if you're not with your lady friend, your significant other, whatever,
Yeah,
and listen, kids do it all the time. Old people do it all the time. Need depends. So I'm getting to that point now where I sometimes can't make it to the bathroom. So yeah, I'm down with that.
And you don't want to be.
I'd much rather see that guy win the tournament and pee myself than be in the bathroom and miss it.
And it's better to pee yourself than to go to one of the trees out on the
That
fifth
is
hole.
awful.
That's totally foul out here.
Totally foul.
Down the line, and it is a foul ball.
Now, wow. One of my golf tips would be if there's not a lot of people on the course and you don't think anybody will spot you, that's fair. But no, if other people are out here and it's the tournament, you can't do that.
There's a way to do that too,
Yes.
by the way. Say that you think you saw a ball. I need to go. Hold on, I think I saw a Titleist, and then you go in.
I've told you this story. I was coming out of the Police concert from Dodger Stadium, and I had to go so bad because we were in traffic for over an hour. There was no bathrooms. I pulled off to a breakdown lane on the highway, and I opened up my door, and I basically peed underneath my door.
Yeah.
And my wife was horrified.
Of course.
And people were yelling at me from the street because I was on the Best Damn Sports Show, so I was recognized.
Uh-huh.
And
Perfect.
she's like, I can't believe you were recognized peeing on the side of the highway.
That's when you know you made it.
But I had to go. I've had a lot. I could fill up a show with bathroom stories.
Jordan Spieth, 2017. He's in the trap. He's about to win the Travelers Championship. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. So I've never been on the
You gotta
brink.
pee yourself.
He made it. Everybody went crazy. I ran back to the media center to use the bathroom. I barely made it.
Why are we so fixated on
Not
two
peeing our
things?
pants? There's
Well,
a bunch of reasons.
It's a natural bodily function, okay, and nudity in this world.
Yeah.
You come in naked. You're pretty much going out naked. Why are we so fascinated by it. I mean, Chris Sable used to always say, "A boob's a boob." Why are you people so fascinated with it? And it used to crack me up. And it's true. It's like we're so fascinated by the weirdness of things. So you got to go. Listen, I've talked to so many NFL guys. You played football. They pee themselves
Constantly.
on a regular basis during football games
Practice.
there's nowhere to go. Practice, whatever.
I don't want to take my pants off.
I mean, runners do it in marathons all the time. Some of them sometimes if they're eating a lot of protein or what. It's embarrassing, but it's not shameful. I don't think you should be shamed because you peed yourself.
I would have a lot of respect for a golfer who pees their pants, doesn't think anything about it, and finishes the round.
That's right.
Great fair foul segment.
Thank
That's
you.
a great fair foul segment, everyone.
Listen, I thought about it a lot, dude. I mean, it's my whole life I've had problems with certain things, and I try not to make it a big deal. Doesn't gross me out.
Fair foul segment brought to you by our friends at Tito's Handmade Vodka, America's original craft
What a
vodka.
segue.
1995, Tito Beverage came up with the idea of building his own distillery and incorporating a boutique winery concept into the spirits industry. And you can check out their Still House Lounge, and it's open to the public.
It's awesome.
Our friends at
Awesome.
Tito's really hooking it up here at the Traveler'S Championship. But, yes, thank you, Tito's.
I was enjoying Tito's this Saturday night. Love Tito's.
Tito's is a big friend of the show in
Absolutely.
more ways than they know.
Absolutely.
More ways than they know.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen. Again, there's a lot of things that when you're listen, hunting. Would you rather like scare away what you're hunting or just go to the bathroom on yourself?
Honestly, that is a trick question.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's nothing you can do because even if you go to the bathroom on yourself, you're ruining.
You're still the deer's still going to smell you.
They can smell you from a mile away. And if you pee somewhere in the woods,
still going to smell you.
Right. So there's basically nothing you can do. So you might as well keep your shorts dry.
I love that part of hunting. Like some of my good friends that are like avid hunters, like they will literally leave their clothes outside overnight, so it smells like the outdoors before they go hunting.
Wonderful.
I know a few of my former teammates had the sterile washer dryers. This is how anal they were to get all the smells off their clothes before they would go out hunting. I'm like, dude, that's a little much.
Every advantage helps, Dibs.
Got to get that
Every
edge.
advantage helps, exactly.
Got to get that edge. All right, that's going to do it for
Be
that
a hell of an
segment.
edge out here in the golf course too. Like you got the guy that pees his pants. I don't want to do
All
anything.
right, well, listen, I'm
hit my ball away from
not
that
to
guy.
get too down in the weeds with this, but now they have like different underwears and things for people that leak. Okay,
Yes, okay.
You know what I'm talking about because you already have Depends.
That's right.
And if you've ever had a colonoscopy, which I've had multiple because I've had colon cancer, they make like adult. Not diapers, but you wouldn't even know I'm wearing them. And you can wear those all day.
You might be giving a pro tip here to some of these PGA players.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Might
So
have to tell them about this.
Why would you be embarrassed if you're like, you know what? I have a problem where I'm not able to go my entire round without seeing the bathroom. Screw it. I'm just going to wear these undergarments.
We'll have to give these tips to our PGA friends.
See if they laugh at me or you're crazy. All right, Davis Riley joined us earlier. He is fresh on the tour. This is his second time at the Travelers.
Yeah.
He is now in his second full year on the tour. Davis Riley joins us next on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell on your afternoon drive live from the Travelers radio deck, brought to you by Big Y.